What's going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys a drift build in Forza 5 of the 1990 Alfa Romeo Sprint Zagato. Now, it's a very interesting looking car. I, for one, am not the biggest fan of this particular styling. I'm sure there are a lot of people that love this styling, but to me, it's not quite it's not quite my favorite styling. But when you open the hood, it's absolutely gorgeous. I really like this engine a lot. I really like the look of it, and I also like the sound of it. It's actually a really cool sound. It has a nice tone to it, and I'm hoping that the modifications that we actually do to it only amplify that instead of take it off in some other direction, because I would really like to keep this engine sound similar to what we have now. So I'm going to go ahead and do and fully build it up. We're not going to swap it. We're going to actually leave the stock engine in there because I really like it, and I want to keep it with that tone. So we're going to see what we can do. We could do a twin turbo, or we could do a centrifugal supercharger. Now, I haven't driven the car stock, but I'm assuming that with 207 horsepower and 181 pounds-feet of torque, I'm assuming that a lot of the power comes in at the high end, and adding twin turbos would only add more lag to that. So I'm going to go with a centrifugal supercharger, because I want to keep the power as instant as possible. And I've noticed that with engines similar to this, the power is kind of high end anyway. So I'm going to try and just keep that, but add a little bit more power and a little bit more throttle response. And, well, not really a little bit more throttle response, but you guys get the idea. So we're going to go ahead and go with street tires, and we're going to leave the stock tire size. Now, for the wheels, the stock wheels are really cool, but I'm going to see what else we could do to it. And honestly, I like the look of those BBS RS GTs right off the bat. But I'm going to see if we could do HRE 546Rs. Those actually look kind of cool. Actually, let's go ahead and just go with those because they look good, and I don't think they'd be a very popular wheel choice for this car, but I think they look cool. And I feel like they might be overlooked, but no, we're not going that big. We're going to go with 18s. I think 18s look good. They're not too big, but they also, they make the wheels a lot more noticeable. But again, they're not too big, at least not too big in my opinion. 18s all around. And then we're going to go ahead and head straight to the drivetrain, full drivetrain upgrades as we usually do. And in making this car lighter, we're going to add to the responsiveness. We're going to add to the ways at which it can handle, as far as being able to transition faster, being able to slide a little bit cleaner. It depends on the car. With this car, I'm trying to make it as light as possible because I know I'm going to add weight with the engine upgrades, and I've already added a little bit of weight with the supercharger, so I know that I'm going to not totally replace the weight that we took out, but possibly come close. I don't know. We'll see. Drop it as much as we can. And I'll just go ahead and leave the brakes because we're running a little bit low on credits. I'm hoping we'll have enough to do what we want to do here. But if not, then then we might actually have to postpone this build until I get the reward credits from the what's it called? I forget now. The reward credits from the Forza website. Forget what they're called now. It's like the Forza reward program. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're down to 18,000 credits, and I'm starting to get a little bit scared. 15. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and do the race supercharger, because I really want to. That's going to put us to 10. We don't have enough to do the rest of this build, but we're gonna do as much as we can with what we can have, or excuse me, what we do have, until we get the excuse me, the reward credits in. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with, yeah, bring it out to, what would we take it out to? 3.6 liters. We're down to 2,607 credits, but within the next hour or so, I'll have, like, 1,500,000 credits on the way in anyway, and the car is almost fully built, so we'll see. We'll see how it does. I'm hoping it does well enough just with the power that we have in it right now, and I think it will. I haven't tried this car before, ever, so I don't know how it's going to behave, I don't know how it's going to perform, but I've got my fingers crossed that we did a decent job. Bring that out just a little bit, and lower it all the way. Wow, that's actually pretty low for this car. And for the diff, you guys know, both 100%. And let's actually take it to the Top Gear test track, because I haven't done any drift tests on the Top Gear test track in a while. And this is a unique car, so we should take it to a unique track. Because the Top Gear test track is about as unique as tracks get. I mean, it's a converted airport runway. So, it's about as interesting and unique as I wouldn't say interesting, but it's definitely on the unique side. I mean, it is an interesting track, but it's not the most interesting. The most interesting comes in at tracks like the Nürburgring, which, hint hint, please, turn 10. But let's see how it sounds real quick. Actually sounds really good, and I was hoping that it would do that. I was hoping that it would just, that sound would just get amplified, and it did, so we're good to go there. Let's see. Wow. Wow, not bad, okay. I'm even more curious now to see how this thing does sideways. It's spinning third. The power definitely comes in up high, and that's the centrifugal supercharger is keeping the power on all the time. I completely messed up the entry line, but hopefully we'll be able to hit another lap and see how we do on the next try with that corner. The steering is slow. That's what I'm noticing about this car. The steering is a little bit slow. I'll have to get used to it. It's not a quick steering rack like the car I tested last, which was that Fiat that I did the rally engine swap in. The steering in that was a lot quicker than this car. I suppose it's not a bad thing. It's just something I'll have to get used to and kind of just get into my brain, that it's not going to respond that fast. But as far as the power goes, the power is totally there. No fuss whatsoever. When you want power, you get it. That's for sure. When you want it, it'll give it to you. It's not bad at angle either. Wow, okay, that sucked. I'll be honest, that was horrible. But again, first time ever in the car, so I'm just trying to feel the car out and get used to it right now. The second lap, I'm going to try and do a little bit better with the, like as far as scoring goes. Back the other way, and whip it back the other way again. It's got enough power to just whip the car in whatever direction you want to go, which is nice to have that immediate responsiveness and immediate control, which is one of the reasons why I didn't go with turbos. Much better as far as the line goes. Not correct, like, not totally correct by any means, but much better than the last time. Oh, geez. Oh! Don't spin it. Wow! Okay, I'm impressed. Easier to catch than I thought it would be in a situation like that. And brake. There we go. Oops, oops, oops. I don't know, just take out some cones while we're at it. Back the other way. 4,000, not bad. Not quite as good as we could have done, but not bad. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, that's more angle than I asked for. Oh, I hate that section of the track where if you just drive into it, like, just by an inch, you'll still be on the tarmac, but your points will be gone. See if we can nail the second to last corner. Oh, not bad. It's more controllable than I thought it was going to be. It's just, I don't know, like, when you look at this car, you don't think it's going to be the most controllable or the most effective, but it's actually decently good at both. It's better at both than I thought it would be. That's for sure. So, I definitely recommend building one of these if you guys want something that's just different, and something that's going to be, um, just that nobody else is going to be using online. So, if you guys enjoyed this build, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.